What a fine podcast this is SAO here with episode 28 of Sword Art Online Odd. Join us because we're going to have a fun episode today.
Hi, how was everyone's night's sleep? I don't care. Don't answer that. Okay.
Thanks.
We gotta head out. We got a time crunch.
So, now that everyone has arrived at the pit, I guess we should probably head out.
For a bird, you sure are a fraidy cat. All right.
I'm just a manifestation of your imagination, technically, so whatever I am, you are too. Any who wish to enter the Tomb of Alani must first go through the 7 gates. And then there's just a enter at your own peril.
The doorway's closing.
First trial. Let's do this.
And you are now locked in.
I take it out. Cool guys, I am winning this thing. Y'all are chumps. Give me that next one.
Your entire body falls numb, and you collapse on the ground. You are currently paralyzed completely.
Go for it, Sal. You're already 38. What
did
more do
it.
you have to lose?
Not really. All right, I'm doing it.
All of you, once you are completely submerged under the water, you see the thing in front of you, that which you love most. I apologize for the phlegm stuck in that man's throat. So welcome back, everyone. I'm glad to see you all around my not round table.
Guess who's back and is not dying or sick anymore?
Oh my gosh,
Well,
Mr.
no,
Buttery Smooth Voice.
Buttery smooth, butterscotchness.
Butter Smooth.
Thanks, I needed to know that.
All right,
No,
Butter
no.
Smooth, you'll go first.
Hi, guys. I'm Daniel. I'm playing Daniel.
No, hi guys, I'm Buttery Smooth. I'm playing Daniel.
No, that was last week.
That was last week when I had a sinus infection. It's still here, sort of.
So it's not Butter Smooth playing Daniel.
Unfortunately for you all, I think. So a fact about Daniel, the character,
Not yourself.
and not myself, is the reason why he built Wilma the way he did is because he has a lot of experience with all the gears and stuff of that sort because he grew up next to an automotive junkyard.
Facts about Daniel.
You're like a trash panda.
Oh boy.
Why is he like a raccoon?
Because he digs through all the scrap and trash and makes things from it.
I don't think raccoons do that. They rip off the heads of animals, though.
Yeah.
Well, they can open doors too.
They're pretty smart creatures.
And they
They
say
have
all we
weird
have to fear
fingers.
is fear itself. But
All
I
right.
believe raccoons should be feared. They're devils. Along
No,
with
that was the squirrels.
I
The
was
squirrels.
just about to say along with
Do you just have a
squirrels.
fear of like all woodland creatures?
No,
Fun fact about Zana.
Small, terrified of small woodland animals.
No, I think that rabbits are completely fine.
No, they're demons.
No,
Demons.
they taste delicious.
That is true. That's what. No, that's the only reason you have them is for.
You've eaten rabbits?
Yeah, rabbit
Yeah.
stew.
Yeah.
Have you ever had alligator?
No.
Also good. Shark, alligator, frog, rabbit. All of
Fun
it.
fact about Sal, he
All
doesn't
the-
live.
All the Red Dead 2 animals.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
real quick, I'll go. 'Cause
Okay.
This is a fun fact. Fun fact about me.
Who's me?
Quentin, your GM.
Oh, hi. Hi.
In
Hi.
real
Hi.
life,
Hi, Minnie.
my stepfather's parents used to raise giant rabbits that would weigh 50 pounds for the sake of eating them.
That's a lot of fluff.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So, like, some people raise cows or chickens. Now, we raised giant rabbits.
That's
Jabbits.
Cool.
Jabbits. Gonna get yourself some
Sal,
jabbit meat.
Would you introduce yourself?
No.
Why do you give you that look? Okay.
Oh.
Look at that glare.
All right.
Staring him down across the table.
That's just my regular look towards
I
you.
wish you guys could see just the way we all give each other just
We'll
weird
do
looks
face
during
cams
this.
one
yeah.
of these days.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe we'll live stream one day. Who knows?
But yeah, hi. I'm Mohit. I'm playing SAO in the show. Fun fact about SAO: his biggest weakness is that he's a hoarder and has weird collections of stuff, such as rocks with googly eyes on them.
So you introduce yourself now.
Rolls' face is so funny right now. Okay.
Hi, I'm Snow. I'm
Hi,
playing Snow.
Snow.
Hi.
Because originality.
No, my name is not actually Snow, so yeah, that's original. But a fun fact about Snow is that she can perfectly imitate the sound of a peacock calling, a male peacock, to be specific.
Wait, what does it sound like?
Do it.
No, okay.
They really do.
No,
No.
they're the most annoying bird you can have outside of your bedroom window when you're sleeping.
You had peacocks outside
Our
of your
parents
bedroom?
did, yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's actually really cool.
Yeah, it sounds like somebody is screaming help at night. So like you're sleeping and then all of a sudden you hear
You had a guest over,
yeah.
and he ran downstairs through the front door in nothing but his skivvies and a t-shirt, thinking that someone was outside crying for help, and he ran out at like 2 a.m.
And then he came
like a
back upstairs.
It's like foxes, how they'll yell and it sounds like a screaming
Until
child.
you find out that the peacocks were pecking someone to death, and they were.
But no, I know exactly what you're talking about. The pediatrician I go to has a bunch of peacocks.
There you go.
They're brats.
They are.
They're beautiful and they know it, which makes them arrogant.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'll go.
Yeah, you're the last person.
I am usually the last person. Hi, I'm RL, commonly referred to as Rolls because
Originality.
no, well, that would be originality on
actually original,
your
yeah.
part. Anyway, I play Zana, and fun fact about Zana: the worst injury she ever had was from backflipping off of a swing set accidentally. This resulted in a trip to the hospital, a fractured neck, which I didn't think you could do without dying. All right. A severely sprained ankle and a broken wrist. It looked like she had gotten hit by a car. And yes, this did happen to me as well.
Oh.
Oh, okay. That changes the story a little bit.
No,
I was like,
yeah.
damn, this is creative.
It was a, I totally just came up with that. That totally did not happen to me. I completely am fine with swing sets. And I was not banned from swinging on swing sets for 2 years by my mother
Good.
at all.
Congrats.
Neither was Anna because she didn't have a mom.
She had a grandmother.
Grandma was just like, go play.
Go on,
Do
Grandma.
whatever.
Oh, you broke your neck? Well, we know what snitch is good. All
All
right.
right. That's enough.
Somebody looped up the swing set.
That's enough happiness because we have a sad story going on here.
Do we?
GM.
All right, well, everyone, let's get back to drowning.
Except Daniel and Snow.
Yeah. Is everyone yeah, everyone else is drowning, so they can't really talk.
Wait, hang on. Is Nachia drowning?
And she's not with you guys, is he?
I would have left him up top. I
Okay,
wouldn't have.
okay.
What I figured.
Okay.
Because he has the propensity of death just around him.
Oh, that was Clyde.
Look, we should have
Both?
left Clyde upstairs as well, but you know.
All right. So, I mean, the only two people who could really talk right now, unless anyone wants to have like an internal monologue while they're swimming.
I'm
Yeah.
fine with dying right now.
I mean, you're not swimming. You're being dragged by a behemoth of a man.
What's happening? Going on right
What
now?
the
What
heck is
happened
going
to
on?
If I could just go a little longer.
Are you having sex on the microphone?
Almost there.
That's what it sounds like.
No, I'm trying to sound like an anime character.
What? But
You did
but
a
the
terrible job.
I'm
panting.
trying to sound like
Yeah, why are you having sex on my microphone?
Gohan from Dragon Ball Z. It was like
That's what I was going to
Oh, but I can't stand the.
Icarus.
No.
What
see,
are you doing?
Your first mistake is that
Piccolo.
your
Stop.
first mistake is that me and her only watch subbed.
No,
not dubbed.
not Dragon
Oh,
Ball.
not Dragon Ball, that's
Ball
true.
is
Dragon
terrible
Ball
And
sub.
is
second
bad.
thing, since you just mentioned it, don't bash Piccolo. Piccolo is best dad.
Piccolo's
Piccolo's
great.
best dad.
Yeah, Piccolo. I'm not
is
bashing Piccolo.
actually best dad.
Like if
Changed my
I
mind.
Piccolo's like my favorite character. Yeah,
Piccolo and
Krillin's my favorite character, but like
Piccolo and
That's 'cause you are Krillin.
Gohan's
yeah,
daughter
definitely.
together was actually my screensaver for about 2 to 3 months.
Piccolo and Gohan's daughter,
Yeah.
as in Pam.
Yes.
Pan. Yeah,
AKA bread.
yeah.
What?
Yeah. Pan, I'm pretty sure is bread in Spanish.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So like how Uriah was Tudo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like our friend Uriah was potato in Chinese.
Wait, really?
Yeah. His
Yes.
name was
Is that
Tudo.
why? Is
Yeah.
that why he has his little Instagram? Thing?
Yes.
Oh my god, that makes so much more sense.
The
now.
more you know.
All
So,
right.
Okay.
So Daniel and I have to resolve a few things before we can
Okay.
really move on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go for it, you two.
All right.
Have your heart to heart.
So we can't see, can't
Nope.
feel,
Nope.
can't nothing. Talk. That's about it.
You can hear.
I can hear and talk. I'm surprised we can still talk even though we're numb.
Yeah, it's a little odd.
It would feel weird because you can't feel yourself talking,
So we're
but you
actually
can.
like, no, I'm saying, Daniel.
You also not
Hi.
hear anything?
No, you can.
No, we can
okay,
hear.
still.
We can still hear it. Technically, because we're numb, talking is going to be like,
Because you can't feel
we're
yourself
going to
talking.
sound like the joggers.
Are the joggers going down?
Do they technically just float because they're
Dead?
dead mass?
Some of them.
I really
There-
hope.
Some of them.
Sir Jogger, Night Jogger, and
tell me
Gias
they're
Jogger. Not Gias.
No. You're thinking no. it's not-
Augury.
Auger, yeah.
Those three
Auger.
are Auger the Jogger. Those three are swimming down to the bottom. They are making their way.
Yeah, they're smart boys.
All you and I hear Daniel are,
I really hope Todd Howard just doesn't.
Oh
like,
my gosh,
sue
it's
us.
like if any of you have played Minecraft, you're basically in a lake with like 13 zombies swimming around. You just hear. That's all you hear.
I haven't
Constantly.
played the game, but I know the visual.
so since I'm back at the surface, I'll say, is anyone up here still? Okay.
Hi. I'm not
Daniel!
dead
Okay.
yet.
I'm going to try to make my way over to you. Try.
Try.
Use your echolocation. Daniel, I have no idea what we're supposed to be doing.
Well, we're going. There's a thing at the bottom.
So wait, you saw it too?
Yes.
What did you see?
My hands. I saw my hands. Don't question it. Just roll with it.
What does he use those for?
So okay.
I build things. And no.
I saw someone that was really important to Daniel.
Yes.
Why are your hands important to you?
Because I like to build
And Snow is
things.
thinking, obviously, the dirty thoughts.
What do you use those for?
Okay.
We shall never tell Gladys of this conversation ever.
But what about tea time?
I can't make any guarantees.
Fair enough.
So nobody else came back up. Crap. Daniel, we're going to have to go down. We
Yep.
have to go after everyone.
Yep. I agree.
So Snow is going to awkwardly try and resubmerge herself and swim back down.
Mhm.
Down into the depths.
Down. The ring of fire. Sorry. It's the only thing I can think of when you started going there. So both of you with newly found motivation, you no longer see what you saw last time, but now you see your beloved party members, and they're all beckoning for you with outstretched arms.
In my head, I'm thinking, oh, y'all are stupid.
And nonetheless, you're swimming down. So please do, I believe I made everyone else roll a fortitude save, so you guys can get on in this action.
But I did
20
hit the
total.
other die.
I'll let you re-roll, Daniel, because you hit M's die, and it turned out to be a crit fail. And hey, this guy's a 10. That's not bad.
So mine was a 20 total.
18 total.
Okay.
We
Both
can
of
do
you.
math.
Quick math. Hey, Daniel.
Yeah.
You know where to look. Daniel, I'm so proud of you. You know where your fortitude save is. You're learning your character sheet.
Yay! I feel like we need to get a treat.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good.
So you all are able to, as per core path.
I really wish you could see the table right now.
Core Pathfinder rules, you are able to hold your breath long enough to swim all the way down to the bottom, and you outstretch your arm even though you don't know you are because you can't feel it or anything. It's really awkward swimming down.
So we can so our vision's we can see them. Can we technically?
It's more like a mindscape thing. You're able to hear them call out to you, and in your mind, you just know what's in front of you.
I wonder if there's magic seaweed down there that you can take and eat and breathe.
And smoke?
What is this, Harry Potter?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Was there magic seaweed in Harry
Yeah,
Potter?
they
Yes.
ate the seaweed and made them breathe.
Oh,
Fun.
yeah,
Gillyweed.
yeah. And
Gillyweed,
Goblet.
yeah.
Yeah.
Not the type of weed I use, but
Okay, so we make it down to the bottom.
Yep. And all of you just... boom. You all fall. You hit a hard surface, and you feel that you hit a hard surface.
Ow.
And you see that you hit a hard surface.
Oh, good. I can.
And you smell that you hit a hard surface.
Okay.
This is a hard surface. I sniff the ground.
It smells damp. It's dark. It's dank.
Sorry, we're all.
You're all
Okay.
back
do
together.
I feel it as well?
Because your sense of feeling was taken away, unlike everyone else's. You.
I'm gonna.
You with the face.
Yeah.
You with the face and the die. Please roll a d4. Let's see if you're lucky. Let's see if you're lucky.
Should I roll a d6 technically?
No.
Because
Sure. You can do that. No, you don't. She does. Okay, you have black in your vial.
dang.
Should I? Oh,
No.
wait, I don't have a
No,
vial.
remember-
So we went through the audio again, and I misheard. She ended up pouring some of what was in the goblets on the
I
first
just poured
challenge.
the goblet out.
She poured it into a vial, but she never specified which one, so I just had her roll for it.
And what happened is after I poured in the vial, I was like, dang it, and I just dumped out the water in the goblet again.
Yeah.
And I put it back.
So you have black,
Dang.
not murky ooze.
Oh, it's like Prometheus.
I was hoping I had some of the cure.
Like
and I
Because
don't.
if she had some of the cure vial, she could have given it to you, and it would have counteracted your effects. Alas, you are still cursed.
Man, I roll well when it.
When it doesn't matter whatsoever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Well,
know.
technically, this would have mattered.
You all find yourselves in a deep, dark, dank corridor with sconces lit at the end of the hall. But all of you have all of your senses back,
Are we soaking
Except
wet?
for me.
except for poor Zana Xerxes.
Are we all soaking wet?
I am sorry.
Are you GM?
I might be laughing and smiling on the outside, but I feel your pain.
Do you?
I do.
Do you?
Well, I don't feel anything.
No, you don't. So you are still
That was good.
schlumped over Grog's shoulder, and Crystal is still sitting on the other shoulder.
Hey, at least you can smell his butt.
Are you okay, buddy? Are you okay, Aster?
Hop. I am not going too fast anymore.
That's okay, buddy. I'm sorry.
And Grog's like, oh, little buddy, here you go. And he just sets him up on your back.
I'm sorry.
And he just kind of nestles in your back.
Like he did last time.
Yeah.
Okay.
He clumps up your cloth and makes a nest out of your back and sits there.
Yeah, I don't care if this is uncomfortable for me because I can't feel it. Do whatever you want, man.
Starts pecking at your back muscles.
It's
Like,
kisses.
move.
They're kisses.
Okay.
They're always kisses.
So
Always.
you're making your, what are you guys doing? You're in a dark room and it looks like there's sconces lit at
I'm
the
a
end of the hall.
perception check the area.
Go for it.
Can I perception check as well? I can
Yeah.
see through Alice.
You can still see.
Ooh, yeah.
18.
Just have Grog
27.
turn your head.
Ooh.
Just have Grog lift your head and turn it. 20 total.
29.
27.
18.
Uh-huh.
18.
18. Okay, anyone with a 20 or higher. You are
Total?
Yes.
20 total or higher.
No, you had to roll a crit to see this.
Dang.
I
Oh.
was just making sure I know you.
It's a good thing. Yes, a 20 total or higher. You are able to see that there are two individuals at the end of a kind of long hallway, and it looks like the hallway opens up. You'd be so Mohit, you'd be able to see that too.
Okay,
It's
I'm
not too hard.
preparing a total
You're able
defense
to
action.
you're able to see two figures up at the end of the hall.
Um,
Everyone else with the 20 or higher is able to see a little bit more in detail that one of them looks like they're reading, and the other person's just slumped over.
I'm going to prepare a total defense action.
Okay.
I think I know what this is, guys.
Oh, strangers.
Did you call
Pick
this?
it, strangers.
I need to see if you guys are lucky.
La 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 lucky.
Okay. You can see on one of their shoulders there is an emblem which is very familiar to you.
Is it? Is
It's familiar, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Familiar to who?
In what way is it familiar?
It reminds you of a symbol which Gladys and all of her comrades were wearing.
Oh, no.
You mean dark?
No,
No.
Epitaph.
sorry.
Epitaph.
And the fourth
Epitaph and the
seals.
fourth seal. Okay.
Yeah,
Two
the
different guilds and not a band.
the fourth
You
seal?
are a band.
The
We all
fourth
know it.
seal.
Oh.
No, the fourth seal.
Oh.
No. The
They
fourth.
are.
SEAL. Is that how you spell seal? Oh, wait, no, you're right. I'm thinking if Pokemon is spelled
Yeah,
S-E-E-L.
That's-
Also, isn't that SEELE?
No, that's
Sealy?
no, that's
No.
SEEL.
Yeah, seal is
Anyway.
spelled.
Oh,
There's
this
seal.
whole time I thought it was Sealy.
No,
I'm dumb.
there's seal, and then there's also Spheal, which is
Which
not
is-
seal.
Sveal is the earlier evolution, right?
No, Spheal is what evolves into a Walreen.
Oh yeah, okay,
Nice.
yeah.
Come on.
Nintendo is going to sue us.
Nah.
I
No,
swear.
no,
fine.
they're not gonna sue
Todd
us.
Howard will get there
Moving
first.
on.
We're using the word jogger.
Moving on.
No, we said jogger. That's
They're
Okay.
joggers.
Yeah.
They're jogging.
man. You're the one who keeps saying jogger. What's wrong with you?
Oh, by the way, you only have 3 of them with you now.
Where did the
Which
where?
Which
All the other
ones?
ones are kind
They
of
were
bobbing
floating.
at the top.
Which ones?
We have Surge Augur,
Surge Augur,
Augur,
Okay.
Night Jogger.
The ones that actually matter.
Yeah, you have Surge Augur, Night
Okay.
Jogger, and Augur the
Okay,
Jogger.
good.
and he's used Augur. How many of your abilities have you used? Okay, one,
amount.
2, 3. You've used all 3? Augur, I'm so disappointed. You didn't even talk to me first. Well, I mean, I know we can't talk, but yeah.
She's not mad.
I'm not mad.
Just disappointed.
Wait. What about the jogger who speaks fluent Goblin or something?
Gnome.
No.
What about?
Did he come down?
Yeah, that's
Night.
Wasn't that Night Jogger?
Night Jogger, yeah.
Night Jogger.
Surge Augur.
Was it Surge Augur or
I
was it
think
Night
it was
Jogger?
Surge Augur.
It was one. It was either Night Jogger or Surge Augur. One
Either
of them
way, they're
speaks
here.
Fluent gnome.
Anyway.
Both of them are here.
All right. So we see these men at the end of the hall.
Yes, with the symbol of Epitaph on their left shoulder facing towards you. They are sitting on the right-hand side from where you're looking of a large opening doorway.
So they're figures, or are they?
They're people.
They're people.
They look like people. One is reading a book and one is asleep with his head resting on his
Oh
shoulder.
well, you know,
snoring.
I'm not saying ho strangers.
Should we convince them that we're like, people of, or at least trying to get in the guild, and this is like a hazing ceremony or something?
Or
We can try.
All right, guys, huddle.
okay.
All right,
Grog,
Gladys should
Grog,
be articulated.
huddle me in there.
okay.
Grog, lower your voice. Lower your voice.
Okay.
No, not like that. No. Quiet your voice. Quiet.
Gladys should
It's
be-
really hard to talk like this really quiet. I'm just letting you know. All right. Listen, everybody.
Grog?
Yes.
You have a plan?
Oh, I was just going to turn around so that lovely lady could tell you her plan. So he turns his butt to you and her face wheels around and you see her head.
And out
And
of
it just-
Alistair's mouth comes, howdy, guys. I have a plan.
Do tell.
So we convince them that we are in a hazing ceremony of trying to join their guild. Like, hell of a hazing ceremony, huh? Because you know how like people do
Yeah.
in guild.
Yeah.
Gladys
okay.
is our ticket in.
Do you think the problem we have with our guild symbol already showing?
Oh,
Yes,
do
Crystal.
we have
Yes.
a guild?
Yeah. So, one, yes, that might be an issue.
Mhm.
2, that's displayed over our name. And 3, they're already a part of the guild, so wouldn't they know if there was a ceremony about that?
Maybe they're not important, so they weren't told.
I mean, that's probably true. They look like a bunch
But
of
they are
useless smucks.
guards.
But at
Wait,
Can we
we
incapacitate
can get
them?
help.
Wait, do
we
we have a...
could.
Does anyone here have a sleep spell?
Okay, as a person that is completely unable to feel things, I give you all purposeful whatever to use the plan get help.
How
But
about
out of game, only if GM explains it so beautifully.
how about charming?
You can charm.
I can charm smiles on
No,
both.
no. I want to do get
No.
help.
He
This
can
is the-
charm, and then the get help
The get
will go
help
through.
would go through.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's like a double effect.
So we distract them while you cast charm, and that would distract them from the will save. Oh wait! I can still do bardic performance of distraction.
Alistair, hop on.
Wait, so can we do get help as a distraction?
Yes.
Bardic performance.
That would be perfectly legal.
Yes. All right, guys.
All right, we have a plan.
Alistair,
So who's going
hop
first?
up on Grout's head. I don't want you getting hurt.
Okay.
Well,
Or hurt.
All right, give me her body. Give it to me.
Are you going to be able to carry that little lady?
Yeah, I can carry her.
Okay.
See,
and you
Wilson,
just-
can't I carry her?
Yeah.
I could carry
Surpri-
Wilson.
I'm
We're not going to talk about that.
I
Yeah.
am 125
So
pounds.
the
A 6-year-old can carry me.
Schlumps. That's a strong 6-year-old.
That's
what are
a
they
pretty
doing,
yeah,
roids?
yeah. That's
I could carry 125 pounds when I
I
was
used
6.
to be able to pick up my uncle who was 140 when I was 6.
what?
What kind of weakling were you?
Yeah, you have to get the right kind of leverage. You just pick them straight up. It was a deadlift. It scared them.
Weakling are you?
Female hormones must do wonders.
Yeah,
That's what
yeah.
I
I don't know.
That's
Yeah,
funny.
I'm-
I like, guys, I
the
want y'all
males
to
in this room
understand.
are dead silent.
Yeah, like-
Dear audience, the men all at the table, their eyes are very large right now. And they look a little terrified and intimidated by.
I'm scared of 6-year-old girls now.
Yeah. I mean, I was before because they
beat you up, didn't they?
I mean, they could if they wanted
Okay.
to. That's,
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Most things can beat you
All right,
up. It's
Sal,
not a
we
good
know
benchmark
that you
for-
got beat up by little girls when you were probably outside the game. But anyway, just drape her over my shoulder.
You just slumps her over your shoulder.
Sal, how close? What is your range for charm?
Wait, guys.
30 feet. It should be 30
Guys,
feet.
I have a very crucial part and a question to this plan.
It's also swift. It's a swift action as well.
What if they do get help?
Charm all of them. Sure.
Mhm.
Just charm
Clyde.
all of them.
Yeah, no, charm them, but be
So-
like, Are you a doctor? I don't know. Okay.
So I think that when their backs are turned, knock them out. Ooh, or better, give them some of your black potion.
Hang on. Okay, here's the plan. All right, here's a good plan. Charm them, okay? Get them to cure her, and then you give your...
Hold on, we don't have a lot of time. They're probably going to notice... If
me.
we're not careful, they're going to notice us. We need this really quick.
You give your black potion to me, I give it to them. They get
okay,
sick.
Here, take this black potion. There.
Okay, we have to get them to heal her real quick.
Okay,
and then,
all right. I'm going to roll my bard performance to begin the distraction.
Yeah.
It's not...
Please describe this in eloquent detail.
Okay, so I have Zana kind of draped over my shoulder, and I start to lug her forward like I'm having trouble, even though I'm not. Like, no trouble at all, because she's light as a feather to me. You're all light, but you're dead weight right now. All right, Zana, just close your eyes. Look as horrible as you possibly can.
I can do this with my eyes.
What are you doing?
Oh my god.
Ew.
Oh my god, that's so cross-eyed.
So she starts to cross her eyes.
What? In two different directions.
Yeah, she's like a chameleon.
Whoa.
I am genuinely
Stop.
impressed.
Whoa, how do you do that?
Just move your eyes individually.
I can't do that.
That's weird. Okay, so stop. Okay, so
She's
now my
still doing
character is
it.
getting grossed out by the fact that she's doing this, and you just hear me going, stop.
Oh my god, stop.
I'm like, Clyde.
Yeah.
Ready an arrow just in case.
Yeah, no, totally. Yeah, I got this. It pulls out
Crystal?
an arrow.
Sneak attack, worst case.
I'm the man. And she just pulls her cloak over her head, and then you just see her vanish.
Wilson, stay there and look pretty. All right.
He puts his horn in his mouth. And he's just waiting.
It looks pretty. Okay. All right. So I'm lugging her towards him. And I'm like, help! Someone get help!
And you just see there's the man sleeping with his head slumped over on the other guy, and the other guy's flipping a book. Hey, someone get help. And he's just shouting out the entranceway. Someone get help.
Oh my god.
And he's just flipping his book every couple of minutes. He's just flipping over a new page.
All right. So we get up to them. And I got her.
Help. Someone help.
Sir, are you okay? Are you the one that's not okay?
What? No, I'm fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Here, take this, and I put her on his lap.
I've just got another oaf on me who's just not useful, so
on
that's
top
fine.
of his book.
And he just looks up at you with the most deadpan, pissed off look.
Okay, look. Do you have anything?
I was reading that.
I realized that. What were you reading?
Tell him to read me instead.
Yeah, look deeply into her eyes. Do you see what's wrong with this woman? Just cut
her eyes are messed up.
There were the thing, caves, terrible things, horrible.
Oh, you came through that way?
Yeah.
Alarm.
No.
Charm smiles.
Alarm.
Charm smiles. Charm smiles.
Okay, go for it. Roll. What's the will save I need to beat?
Roll. Flip to the back of your page if you hopefully wrote it down.
What level is it?
Charm should be a first.
Bro, he rolled a nat 91.
It's upside down. It's a 16.
I know you're all cross-eyed right now, but does that make you illiterate too?
No, charming smiles should be.
Charming
high
smiles?
level.
Yeah, free
that
spell.
should be,
Yeah. DC 10 plus half your
Oh.
level plus your charisma. So DC 10 plus
Yes.
4 plus your charisma, which is 6.
9.
9? Okay.
Yeah, 9.
So
You just smile in the background.
quick math. That's a 22.
Yeah.
Okay. He's charmed.
They're all charmed. Both of them are charmed.
The other one's asleep.
The other guy's asleep.
Okay, but I did cast both of them.
Yes. Unconscious people aren't affected.
Okay, cool. Quick, you gotta help her. Okay, can you please save her?
Yeah.
Only the kiss of a prince can wake
No,
me up.
don't worry. I
Oh.
got this. Alarm.
No,
Alarm.
please. Actually, here, can you drink this
Alarm.
potion?
He stares down, looks at the potion. That's more effort than I'm willing to put in.
What if
I
you feed it
reach
to her?
over to him. I just pour it down his mouth.
You're going to open his mouth and then forcefully pull it down.
That's
Wait,
He's charmed.
Mohit.
That's
Breaks
not what-
the charm.
That's not what
Oh,
charm
wouldn't?
does. So
Okay.
charm, as long as it's within reason and something that they could or would do
Okay.
on their own, unless it is
They will
basically an
view
assault
it
on them.
favorable,
Okay,
and they will
trust
consider
me.
listening to you.
This is gonna really help you. Okay,
don't.
I don't
Here,
need
here.
help. I need everyone to stop talking and get
but
back to my book.
legend says that if you drink this potion, the best book of all time shows up in your mind.
Roll bluff.
Uh,
Oh, I also need to roll people's perception.
42.
Give me that. And he just downs the potion, the whole thing.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
It's not going to kill him. It
It
didn't
might
kill
not
me.
kill him.
Paralyze him.
No, the black doesn't do that. It's necrotic damage.
Oh.
You just damaged him.
Oh.
That was a bad idea. I should have
Did
stopped you.
19 damage. And you just see as he convulses and then starts vomiting blood on the floor.
Aw, on me.
On you. Yeah, because you're right on his lap.
Ew.
At least it wasn't on the book.
I
move
freaking
the book
hate
for him.
you.
I'm gonna move the book.
He
Why,
yells at
Mohit?
the
I
top
could
of
still
his
do it 8 more times.
Somebody needs.
Charming smile. I could do it.
Somebody
do
needs
it
to-
charisma number of times.
Don't care. Kill him.
Just kill him.
Just kill him.
Okay.
And,
Wait, no, hold on. Player versus player is going to.
and in the middle of him shouting alarm, you just hear someone else shout, "Sneak attack!" and just come falling from the ceiling, which you see the walls are like perfectly smooth, so you're concerned about why it's coming from the ceiling, and you just see Crystal lunge down and plummet like a foot-long dagger straight through the man's sternum.
Okay, he's dead.
Mm.
Did he disintegrate?
Yes.
Oh well.
Wait. No, he's fine.
Is he
It's
unconscious?
fine.
He's unconscious,
Okay,
bleeding out on the floor.
stabilize him.
Oh, okay.
We don't need the mark on our guild.
Oh, see, critical hits are really good when you're in combat, but really bad when you're trying to do non-lethal damage.
All right, guys, gag him.
Well, he's unconscious now, anyways.
Yeah, well, when once he wakes up, or at least gag his friend that's asleep.
Anyone want to make a heal check on the man that's asleep?
He
Bless you.
stabilized him.
Bless you.
He cast stabilize.
Okay, yeah, the man who has a dagger currently in his sternum is no longer bleeding to death.
Ooh.
The
just leave
dagger
the dagger
stopped it.
there.
Yeah, the
Just
dagger
leave it.
stopped bleeding.
Okay, guys, we need to tie him up and gag them before we leave or continue on. That would be the at least smart
Good
thing
idea.
to do.
It, the other guy.
Anyone want to roll a heal check?
I'll roll a heal check. I don't even. Oh wait, I do have 17 total.
The man who is asleep is still asleep after all of that, and you can tell that he is in a drunken stupor.
Amazing.
Wait, hang on. I feel like we could have just walked past these
We
guys.
could have
and
just
they
walked
would've
past these
noted-
guys.
They wouldn't have noticed.
They would not have cared.
I don't think that's the case, and even if it was, I want to tie him up.
Okay,
That's my
so
fetish.
everyone,
You're
please.
not in any position to tie someone up.
I'm in someone's lap, and I'm covered in vomit. Thank you.
Speaking of which, Grog just picks you up and sloughs you back over his shoulder.
Now you can smell vomit. It's running down your face.
Oh.
Okay, somebody. Clyde.
Everyone roll a perception
Clyde
check real
can't
quick.
hose her off. There's no haku.
I'm happy I don't have my
26.
sense of smell right now. Do I have my sense of smell?
Oh, you have your sense of smell.
Gosh dang it!
You just can't feel things because you're paralyzed. You can smell things and you can look around.
What were we rolling?
What?
Perception.
Perception.
29.
26.
Okay.
24.
Okay.
Hey, Sal, I blame you for the vomit that is on me right now.
Uh-huh.
Isn't
And
it
I-
blood and vomit?
Yes.
Yes.
And
I will have my revenge, and you will not expect it.
okay.
Mrs.
Anyway,
Revenge.
continuing on.
Mrs. Revenge, what's your perception check?
You can see
18.
Grog's butt.
You do. You have a very nice view of his gluteus maximus. It
That's
is
my
very
fetish.
well toned.
Is
Mm.
groggiest Maximus.
No.
You ruined it for me, Sal.
Gluteus
We're gonna
Grogimus.
leave
You
you
all hear
behind.
footsteps.
Well,
Sounds like they're actually light footsteps, and you don't hear as if anything's jostling or moving. Really, you just hear light footsteps. Just, a number of people are running down the hallway.
I'm going to get a spear out.
Why don't we try to go through this door?
That's also a good
That's
idea.
where they're
That's
coming
the
from.
footsteps are coming from.
Is there
Oh.
any nearby rubble or area to hide?
You are in a.
Open room?
As
without
I
anything in it?
mentioned, the walls of this corridor are impeccably smooth and completely flawless.
I'm gonna hide behind the drunken body.
So
I'm just
you're gonna hide behind the drunk man.
Yeah.
Crystal's. Oh my gosh! Wait, no. What are those things called? Crystal's like we could cut him up and hide him like they did in Star Wars.
Ew.
Can we extinguish those?
What are those things called?
As much experience as I have with that, I
Lightsabers?
highly doubt that would be helpful in this
the
case.
thing that Luke cut up and hid in when he was on Hoth in order to stay
The
warm.
creature they cut open.
Tauntauns?
Yeah,
yes,
the tauntaun.
Tauntaun.
Oh, by the way, last episode we were talking about Helm's Deep.
yeah.
We were wrong.
It
we
was
know.
Helm's Deep. Actually.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, he said it was Minas Tirith. No, Minas Tirith was Return
Who
of
said
the
it was
King.
Minas Tirith?
Justin.
Off topic,
on
whatever, it
Twitter,
doesn't
yeah.
matter. Anyway,
Yeah, no, it was totally Helm's
It was
Deep.
Helm's Deep.
Whoa,
yeah,
whoa.
so we're talking about two towers.
Yo,
and then-
GM, keep us on topic.
Yeah.
Oh, everyone, stay on topic and stop distracting you, GM. You hear footsteps coming down the corridor.
Can we extinguish the 2 flames that are?
why would we do that?
Do you want to do that?
Oh, I still glow. It's not going to matter.
Do you do that?
Oh yeah, good point.
No.
So you're hiding behind this drunken man glowing.
I glow anyway.
Would you like a Bilbo Baggins with that sword?
I'm a hide under it.
So what we can do is we can lay up a trap for them to walk into.
Okay. I throw a rope across the entrance. I lay it on
Your face is funny.
That's a.
Okay.
I'm
My
gonna grab
face
the
is
other side of the
paralyzed.
rope.
Do you expect me to smile?
We're going to tie the end of the rope to
Yes.
the other part of Zana's body so we can just pull it and she's
Do I
just
expect
dead.
simple
No, I'm kidding.
smiles to smile?
Are you going to use your own teammate's paralytic body to trip people?
I'm trying
do
to
it,
include
do
her.
it, do it, do it.
I'm trying to include her
I can't
more.
feel anything.
You
I want
still take damage.
Okay, so we're going to trip people
I'm
with a rope.
completely healed. How much? I have been trampled on before, tell you what. And you know what?
Hey,
that was
so-
not one of my worst injuries.
Hey,
Real
Zana,
quick,
really
I'm gonna-
quick.
Okay.
Can
Mhm.
you cast what is your invisibility requirement? Is it
touch?
so
Look up the spell. You
She's
tell
got-
me.
It is touch. I already know it's
No,
touch.
I know, but are there verbal or somatic components? What are the components?
Can we move her hands for her? Oh.
Nah.
But it doesn't tell you what the material component is if she has the bag that basically comes with.
Yeah.
Verbal, somatic, dang. Well, all right. Prepare to meet your makers, guys. I don't know what's going on.
Use me to trip them,
Okay,
please. I
Grog,
want to be helpful
Yeah.
to the team.
get on the other side of the door.
Okay.
Take this piece of rope.
All right, sure.
We're gonna trip them. We're gonna let it.
Okay.
It's not a very well disguised
So-
trap,
So
but
he just pulls the rope taunt. So
like
it's
no.
kind of-
You don't. No.
What?
You only do it as they're running through.
What do you mean?
You
Well,
gotta- you
no,
gotta-
but they're going to trip over this and they're going to fall on the rope. That's how ropes work, yeah?
No.
Am
You
I
wait
wrong?
until they get
Is
closer.
that not how
and then
ropes
you
work? Is my life a lie?
Okay. You know what?
Yes.
Fine. We'll do it your way, Grog.
Wait, have we entered a combat?
Not yet.
Okay.
People are coming down the hallway. They'll be
We're
Can
gonna
I-
trip them with
Wait,
ropes.
wait.
Who's near me?
Wait, I have an idea.
Yes.
Okay. So first off, put the guy who we stabbed, who's somewhat stable, somewhat near me.
Okay.
Okay? Put me on the ground, very visibly, like,
Covered in vomit.
covered in vomit and not well. Okay?
Okay.
You guys.
Oh, and let me get this. We do
Oh.
get help
Oh.
again.
Hang on,
Yes,
hang
but
on.
hopefully
We don't
they,
let Mohit give
they,
Wait.
might
But
be,
before you, sorry, if you go.
they might be able to actually help me. Since,
Okay.
they've been in this temple and they might have anything.
Real quick, I'm gonna cast haste on the whole party.
Oh, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah, that'll help
Yeah.
Is
me a
that
lot.
multi-targeted?
Yeah, you have to have greater haste for that, I think.
I'm pretty sure
No, I
haste
just-
only affects one person at a time, so that would consume all
No,
of your
it's
spell slots.
I'll use Allegro myself, though.
Targets one creature per level.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I'm
Level
level
8.
8.
So you
that's
could
everyone.
target everyone in the party.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
So we all are hasted.
It's
that
a
takes
third
up
level spell.
Okay, wonderful. So we are
Everyone's quicker.
currently putting all injured parties in a giant mass. So you put the man in a drunken stupor, the man that's stabbed in the back, and the paralyzed
Yeah, the
Zana,
paralyzed. Yeah, woman.
all in a giant pile.
Yep. Get help.
You hear the footsteps walking eerily closer. Grog is still, by the way, standing at the door. He put the rope down, but he's got a giant wooden club and he's waiting. And Crystal's on the other side of the door, like, get up. And she's and she's doing this and she's chanting and she's like cheering him on, like jostling her arms. And in each hand, she has daggers pointed down. And she's like, yeah.
Is she okay?
No, she's not, but that's okay, Daniel.
Okay.
Daniel, you're in the back line.
Sure. Wherever
Clyde
you
is,
need me.
has a arrow noosed still, and Wilson
Knox,
is still
I'm pretty sure.
Wilson's still like,
just in striking a beautiful pose with his horn in his mouth.
Just in the back.
Yeah, just waiting in the back. like a statue of David.
I told him to look good, but
And he does. He looks sexy. He took his shirt off and everything. No, I'm kidding.
Anyway.
So, people, you have 11 individuals running down this hallway. And eventually, they break through the entranceway, which you are currently facing.
And?
They do you want a description of all of them?
Well, not like
the group, just
Yeah, the group in general.
Sure.
Roll perception. check, please.
21.
21.
28.
27.
26.
I'm just mediocre today, man.
Welcome to my life.
I'm just whelmed by your rolls.
Sorry.
I'm not underwhelmed.
Just
Why isn't
whelmed.
anyone
Just
just
whelmed. Why is anyone never just whelmed?
That was a great show.
That was a good
was a
show.
good
They're
show.
bringing it back.
All right, let's go.
So you all see a number of dark cloaked figures. They all seem to be wearing shades of black, gold, and green. Some of them have staves. Some of them have familiars.
Yeah, do you pronounce that staffs?
Nobody
Or do you
cares.
say
Staves.
staves? Okay.
There are many a stave in front of you right now as they're all hobbling along. And one person who looks like they have pointed ears says, "Ho, strangers! What goeth on here?"
Ranger Society.
What? No. What?
Dang it. That's my line then.
What? It's an elvish thing, I thought.
Did somebody
Oh.
just call me a hoe and a stranger? I'm a little bit...
I'm a little bit more relaxed.
And by the way, all of them have their staves pointed at you, and they're glowing a green, ominous aura, and they're pointing them at you.
Oh, hello.
I want to cast cones of
Intruders, no doubt.
Not intruders. The lost adventurers. Definitely don't.
fire.
Okay.
Do they have epitaph things on them?
All of them do.
Okay.
We're trapped.
We found we found this place in the desert, and we went in, and now we're stuck in here.
Oh no! Look, they're just looking for help. We're gonna. Okay, well, don't worry. We'll escort
She's she took up the potion, and this guy, I don't know what happened to this guy. Some idiot probably came through. You might have had somebody break in.
Bluff.
You might have had somebody break in.
Someone might have broken in and stabbed him.
I really should have rolled buff for that.
You should have rolled
What was
you
your
should not have
bluff?
left it to me. 15. No, 6.
You see someone walk up and whisper in the person in front, the elvish individual. You see someone whisper in their ear.
Alarm.
Do I hear this?
What?
Do I
You can
hear
Yeah, you
this?
can, you can roll perception. It's going to be really hard to
Is
hear.
Gladys with
Wah,
them?
wah.
Yeah, no, I'm not hearing it
Okay.
either.
I didn't.
You just hear a gruff voice. I don't know if we can trust them. And they
Dip
all.
Sherlock.
I adjust
All
my
right,
bubbage.
well, so how? Well, the elf, the tall elf individual with his cloak walks up to you and his staff, and he's like, "Oh, since you're all lost, we'll gladly escort you out."
Hey, can you help? Ask
Can
him.
you have anything for
Can you help me?
Sense motive.
Oh, yeah, sure. We can take you all to the doctor.
I'm going to sense motive.
which
this.
doctor? All?
The witch doctor.
Okay.
Wah, wah, wah.
All right.
Sense motive.
Sure, go
yeah,
for it.
that's not a bad idea.
What's your sense motive?
My
Nice.
God, my rolls
29.
today.
29.
I don't know.
You're telling me I
anything.
can't sense this motive.
Mine's a
This
12.
person seems like they mean well,
They have a high bluff
but you
check,
are
guys.
questioning who this doctor is and how qualified they are.
Okay, see, I just inherently don't trust this.
And that's
Is
why
there-
you're getting bonuses.
Ask if there's any way to help me now.
I think we should just attack
All
the
right, so
students.
I can escort the rest of you out of the building, and you can escort your compatriot, and we'll take you both to the doctor. And you'll escort her.
Oh, the doctor, huh?
Yes, we have a doctor.
Wait,
Oh.
We have an
wait.
in-house doctor.
And my character's thinking, oh crap. Oh crap.
So yeah,
Ask-
Oh, no.
Yo,
I'm a
Snow,
nurse. I'm useful.
Snow. Ask if one of them can pick me up. I have a plan.
Oh, but I would be so concerned if we didn't have one of our... Oh, my God, my character's like gagging. One of our big, strong men with us because I get very nervous around people I don't know. I'm very introverted. I feel so embarrassed and ashamed.
Can you ask if one of them can pick me up, please?
Also, can one of you help
Hang
pick her
on a
up? I can't
second.
carry her.
I kind of see where this plot is going.
So the elf nods off in a direction, and
Hang
two
on a
men
second.
walk away.
Who's the doctor?
And a minute later, they come back with a gurney.
Doctor Who?
Oh, a gurney.
Who's the doctor?
Aw.
And they put you on a gurney.
Who's the doctor?
and
What's
they-
the
on a
doctor's
stretcher.
name? What's the doctor's
This isn't
name?
good for you.
Can I
I have a slight feeling where this story's going.
I know what I can do, Quentin.
Yes.
Foam at the mouth,
Okay.
Doesn't even swallow
how
his
are
spit.
How are you going to start foaming at the mouth on command?
Because I already feel like I'm gonna throw up from the smell.
So you're going to vomit on the vomit that's already on you? Okay.
And do this.
Yeah, I'm
That's a good question. That's a good question. If you're paralyzed, can you still move your eyes?
You said I could.
Yeah, she can move her eyes.
Okay.
Unless, I mean, that would be really hard for us because we'd have to blink her eyes for her because they'd be so dry.
You said I can.
Okay. Oh my. Oh yes. Take her to answer your question, Dr. Valentine. We'll take her right away.
Dr. Valentine.
Yes, that's his name.
Alistair.
Knowledge. Can I roll
Alistair?
knowledge local?
Sure.
To see if I've heard rumors of a
I'm gonna
Dr.
roll a
Valentine.
knowledge. I'm rolling a knowledge local as well.
Okay.
Alistair, come with me. Come with me, Alistair.
My rolls are mediocre.
Okay, and he just hops off of.
Hang on.
He hops off of Grog's shoulder and jumps on
25.
your thing.
Okay.
I rolled
Um,
a 2, but it's 25.
Yes. What did you roll? Snow?
13.
13. Okay.
My rolls are so mediocre
Sal,
today.
You've heard the name before,
Yeah.
and you tie together that you've heard that he works for Epitaph.
Right. I have a slight, and then can I real quick just ask Snow something or other
Sure,
people
go
can
for
hear?
Yeah.
The person you're supposed
Roll
to meet up
stealth.
with, and
If
you want to be careful about what you say to me. You could try and no.
You can roll
You
stealth
could
for
blow
You
that.
can
our
roll. You can
cover.
roll stealth. Just be careful.
15.
What do you say?
Did that go?
You
through?
don't know.
You think the person you're supposed to meet up with was he a doctor?
You mean, am I picking up what you're putting down? I'm a sense his motive. Am I picking up what you're putting down?
What are you trying to pick up? Because I don't know what he's
I
laying
don't know
down.
what he's doing either. I'm like, are you
I
trying
think
to get
Who are
is
you
this?
talking about?
I'm saying that she was supposed to meet up with someone in this game, right?
Blaine?
Blaine?
Yeah. Is Blaine a doctor?
But his name's not Valentine.
I know that's a pseudonym.
Blaine.
I had a slight feeling that's where this plot was going, and he was
What?
going to be
no,
this villain
probably
or
not.
something. Okay, never
He's
mind.
not smart enough for that,
no,
darling.
villain.
That would
Blaine
be a
is
cool
just a
story.
douche.
That'd be a cool story, though, if he was just like a bad guy doctor.
He's not worthy
I'm
enough
in
for
nursing,
actual
but-
villain material.
So my character's in nursing school. She's not a full nurse yet.
Okay,
Gladys is also in nursing school. She's not a full nurse yet.
okay. But Blaine is also a nurse.
No.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nobody's asked me about who Blaine is, so it's
Okay.
like, okay. I told you
So
who he is.
they load Zana up on a stretcher
With Alistair.
with Alistair. They see her starting to vomit and like choke on her own vomit, so they roll her over. So it all comes gushing out onto the cot and just lays in your face. And they see your eyes kind of swirling and they assume you're having like a stroke or something. So they rush you hurriedly out of the room and they say that one person can go with her. Whoever's going to escort her.
Well, Alistair's with me, but other than
That
that,
doesn't count.
I look back at everyone. I
do
okay.
you think send Clyde with me?
That's a bad idea.
Clyde volunteers and he starts to run off after her.
Oh boy, that's
Oh,
a bad
why?
idea. That's a
I'll
bad
take
idea.
care of you, Zana. And he just starts running after her.
We're all
I'll take care of it, Snow. Don't worry. And he pats you on the
I
shoulder
take
as
his
you
hand,
walk.
I stop him like,
What?
you're a danger magnet? It's not a good idea.
Send
But she's
Wilson
in
with
danger.
me.
Who's going to go with her?
Send
I'll
Wilson.
go with
Are you
her.
sure?
I'll go with her.
Okay.
No, Snow, they need you here. Send Wilson or someone.
Wilson's a good leader.
We are significantly less boned if Snow goes with us. With her.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
can word today.
So Snow is running after Zana as the two men on a gurney
Oof.
are running her down the halls in a maze of network of what seems to be a lot of rubble, actually. And we'll get a better description in a second.
Okay.
The rest of you, you're being escorted out of the building.
That was a noise.
No, he's not.
Who's posing? Clyde or Wilson?
Wilson.
Did they pass by him on this way here? Wasn't he back there?
Was
No,
he just standing like a statue so they
yes,
failed the perceptions?
still as a statue.
They failed
He was
the perception.
Drax. He was mastered the art of standing so still that no one could see him.
Exactly.
He appears invisible.
Oh, Wilson, you sexy beast.
So everyone else, what are your plans? Because if nothing, you're going to be escorted out of the building by, quick math, 9 individuals.
Mm.
I honestly think that we should have just cone of fire and like just shoot a bunch of spells at everything that was coming.
Do you want to say that out loud to the group?
No,
so
no, no,
someone
no.
else
I'm
knows
just
what
thinking
you're
in my head.
Do you wish to combat?
No, I don't wish to combat at all. I'm just gonna be escorted out by the. Wait, hang on. We didn't even complete the 7.
No, we didn't.
Hey, that means we gotta solve this thing on our own.
Yeah.
That sucks. Okay, Daniel. Game plan. This is our bonding.
What do you mean
time.
you didn't do something?
They were talking about the 7 puzzles. We only completed
Yeah.
6.
No, you didn't.
We're like 4.
Oh, yeah, you didn't.
Yeah.
That was your fault, GM.
There's one missing, and I know where it is. That's
okay. So we gotta go and we
You
gotta
scared us
solve
all.
it.
Yeah.
All right, game plan, Daniel. What do you want to do?
Not die. That would be nice.
But like, we gotta solve this thing now.
Yeah, we're also kind of surrounded by like 9 other people.
Clyde.
Are you guys all in a huddle?
Clyde, what do you think?
I don't know. There are people pointing magic sticks at us, and I don't really particularly feel comfortable talking out loud. And they kind of outnumber us. They don't look
well,
that
who
strong,
do you have
though.
with you? You have Sal and Daniel, Wilson and Clyde, and
Crystal and Grog.
Crystal and Grog.
That's a good amount of
6 to
people.
9.
With
perception
the
check.
haste
Perception check.
with the haste boost.
Perception check. Perception check.
21.
Crystal's not there, is she?
18.
Neither of you see Crystal or Grog.
Oh, sneak attack. No, they're ready for combat. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, or they ran with us.
No, knowing Crystal.
She'd run with us.
She would.
If
And
you
Grog-
knew Crystal, she'd run with us.
And Grog would follow Crystal.
Rob
Would
goes where
he?
Crystal goes.
Yeah.
But we don't know.
Is everyone? What do you guys
Is
want
that
to do?
something
then?
you're actually willing to bet on?
I mean, we could try and turn around and attack them. It'd be a little risky, though.
If we are to solve this thing, because I don't want to have to go through.
We'd have to go through all of them again.
Correct. So
Guys,
might as well
be
just
very
do
careful.
it now.
But I can get to my horn. I don't have a mount, though.
But
Rogue
doesn't-
would have been the mount.
Because he's a cavalier without a mount. His entire class revolves around being seated on a horse.
Oh, can I just like?
You
Build-
could build him like a collapsible robotic horse, maybe.
It'd take a while, wouldn't it?
you
Take a
know,
long while.
If I was a bard, I could summon.
There's a spell called Summon
Honey,
Mount.
Summon Minor Monster, which I
Don't we
had.
still have the joggers with us?
You know what?
Yeah, you have Sir Jogger.
Yeah,
Wait,
wait, hang
wait,
on,
you're,
there
so,
was
you're
a-
almost evenly matched.
You're almost evenly matched. You have Augur Jogger.
Yeah,
and you have
we
Night Jogger,
we
who
have
has a knight with
9
him.
people.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, level
We
4
could-
knight with him.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, let's just fight them.
So you get to turn around?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm ready a total defense action before I do
real
it.
quick. Let's give a signal just in case Crystal and Grog are backing us.
Okay, I'm ready a total defense action.
Up. Okay.
Okay.
So you're ready? Daniel, do you want to...
Yeah.
Are you doing anything?
And
get-
everyone has
Daniel,
a haste
I
boost.
would recommend readying an action, which basically, if so-and-so does this, I will do this.
Well, I'm gonna put my hand on my wrench. So if they like move forward to try and attack, I can throw it at their face and cause a minor distraction.
Is my haste still in effect?
You'll throw a wrench in their plans.
Yes, I will.
She ran all the way back over here
Is
just to
my
say that.
is my haste still in effect? GM.
See.
Okay, cool. Everybody has movement buffs. Oh wait, yeah. Even the if we had 6 people in our party before, right? So 2 of the joggers.
You have 3 joggers.
I know, but 2 of the 3 joggers have the haste buff.
All of the joggers would have the haste buff.
No, it'd just be 2 of them because my thing
Oh,
is
yeah.
Yeah, per level. Yep, got it.
Whoa, no. None of the joggers would have the haste buff because you had 8 people in total and you're level 8. It's 1 per level.
correct.
So none of the joggers would.
We had 8 people in total.
Yes. You, Daniel,
4,
Zana,
6,
Snow,
8. Oh yeah,
Crystal,
Okay, cool.
Grog,
None of them would have
Wilson,
haste. Yeah.
Clyde.
Okay, cool.
That's gonna be accurate enough. Wilson is in the front, obviously. Everyone else, order yourselves where you feel like you would be. Wilson is taking the lead, and
Where
Clyde
is the
directly-
front?
The front is facing away from me, so the furthest side from me.
Okay, so this
They're
is
escorting you out. That is you. Your die is you.
This is Daniel.
That is Daniel-san.
This is
That is all of my NPCs.
this is
Those are all of the enemies, and they're grouped up in 3 batches, a group of 3, a group of 4, and a group of 2, walking side by side.
So if we were to turn around, technically we would be in the front.
Yes.
Okay, so I already ready to total defense action. So it just depends. Should we roll initiative for this or?
You get a surprise round.
Okay, so who goes first?
Okay, so after a couple of seconds and everyone looking back and forth between one another, Wilson puts his hands together. He goes, and everyone's startled. And then you just hear a la 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 la. And Grog comes down again. Awkwardly enough, smooth walls from the ceiling and bashes someone over the head with a giant club.
What do they have? Spider climb? Because that's what that sounds like. They have spider climb.
And
Spider
Crystal just
Grog.
yells,
Spy.
"Sneak attack!" and stabs someone in the back.
Okay.
Which ones?
The party of 2 is completely KO'd for all intents and purposes.
Sweet. I'm going to throw my wrench at this party of 4.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Plus
Your CMB.
16 total.
Misses. Your wrench just goes flying and skirts down the hallway.
Can I just say, Daniel, I'm proud of you. You're getting a lot faster with
You
your
are
character
getting better at
sheet.
your character sheet.
Cast Flare Burst.
Okay, where?
On this dude.
Party of 3?
Yeah, party of 3. Party of 3, like on the right.
Okay.
Okay, I definitely hit.
Yes. Is there a saving throw, like a reflex save for mitigated damage?
Hang on. I've just never cast. Okay.
Well, now you get a chance to. Congratulations. What saith the spell?
Wait, is this even a
Give me the
damage?
spell. Give it to me. Thank you.
I thought that was a damage.
Or
Or is that just a blinding light?
it's just a bunch of light. Because it's a flare.
But it's going directly at their face. So would that like surprise them for another round? Like if I did that now,
Dazzled.
could they not attack them?
Dazed
Could they-
to be dazzled.
Could they?
Dazzled people are unable to see well because of overstimulation of the eyes. A dazzled person takes
Okay,
a
so
minus
it's
1
still
penalty.
Okay, so it's still useful,
Yeah, they take everyone in the area would take a minus 1 penalty on all attack rolls. Yes.
but it would be directed in this direction.
So you guys would be fine. But
you'd be
they
fine.
wouldn't.
Cool. I'm gonna do that.
Okay. I'm gonna see who succeeds the fortitude save. Very few of them. Okay. 4 out of the remaining 7 are completely dazzled. The other 3 look like they're fine. Now,
Okay.
the interesting thing about all of them is all of them point their staves at the ground. They glow green, and now you are not only fighting them, but you're also fighting 11 undead skeletons.
Give the joggers.
Okay. Clyde
Daniel's-
loses an arrow, shoots someone in the shoulder. Wilson toots his horn.
Hang on a second. Are Clyde's arrows from me?
No.
Who? I still have my arrow stuff, right?
Yes.
Okay,
And
okay.
he has his, because
Okay.
before you even were in the game, he was an archer.
Cool.
And I believe that's everyone in your party. So,
Mhm.
well, Night Jogger
Joggers.
takes a slash, and Daniel, you hear the Sir Jogger say, "Oh my dear God!" And then he just runs down the hall.
Where are you going?
Anywhere but here, I have a kingdom to look after.
You're not wrong, but you're kind of whatever.
And I'm going to roll for him real quick. Okay. Unfortunately for you guys, he rolled poorly. So,
Fantastic.
everyone now do indeed please roll your initiatives.
Oh dear.
And then tell me
Oh, thank God it's just initiative.
A 6.
11.
Boy. Oh, boy.
They're going first, fam.
Unless GM rolls really bad. Please roll bad, GM.
He's rolling pretty well.
Is that good or bad for you?
We shall see.
To make this a little bit easier, we have Clyde, Wilson, Jogger, Grog, and Crystal all going in the first group. Then you have Necromancer 1, 2, and 3, the people who are not dazzled. And I'm going to simplify the skeleton attacks by putting them into 2 groups of 5 and 1 of 6. So you'll have skeleton group 1 and 2, and then it will be followed by Daniel and Mohit going.
Okay.
All right, so first up, Clyde shoots an explosive arrow into the group of skeletons, misses them, and it goes whizzing down the hallway and puts a scratch in this perfectly smooth wall.
Oh, the poor wall.
Whereas Wilson comes in with his spear, and he throws his spear and impales
Hang on a second. The wall's
3 skeletons.
cracked. The wall's cracked. We just make the wall collapse on them.
The wall did not crack at all
Oh, okay.
from the explosive arrow.
There's a scratch,
There-
not a crack.
There's like a black soot smoke where it looks like an explosion hit it, but it did like negligible damage.
Okay.
Grog beats someone else over the head with a club. Crystal then goes up and yells, "Sneak attack!" I don't think it's a sneak attack if you're running up right in front of them and stabbing them in the kidney.
I was going to say that, Grog, but thank you for putting it bluntly.
So they are currently mauling one person who actually seems to be decked out in some pretty heavy black armor. And
Ooh, emo.
Whereas the 3 necromancers are going to shoot negative energy beams right at you two.
Mhm.
And I need to know what your... Please roll will save.
19.
Okay. And Daniel-san?
21.
Both of you take 8 necrotic damage.
Oh, snap. Okay.
So your life force feels like it has been sucked out of your body.
That's fantastic.
Meanwhile, the skeletal hordes that are summoned are going to maul you.
Yay.
So these are going to function like swarms, and if you know anything about swarms, they're a pain in the butt to deal with.
I don't know anything about swarms.
What is both of your ACs?
18 total.
Mojito? Swa?
Mm-hmm.
What's your AC?
I was writing down my HP.
What's your
where's-
AC?
14.
There you go. Okay, let's see how much damage they take. Does anyone have it? All the D4s are being used as placeholders. What couldn't we use like a less frequently used die? Thank you. There we go. I got it. Aha.
How much damage? 8?
Hmm?
I took 8 damage?
Yeah, necrotic
Okay.
damage.
Were we at full health before?
Yes.
Okay.
From the skeleton hordes mauling the two of you, you both take 19 damage.
Oh,
Ow.
okay. So
As
that's a
they're-
considerably different story.
As they are dead skeletons made out of complete bone, it is basically nothing but bone scratching your skin and like tearing it off and ripping it.
I assume I'm going to be at bonuses to punch them because they're right in front of me.
Well, you're not at negatives, that's for sure, and you can hit them because they're in range.
Punch thing I have.
Okay, sure.
So I'm just going to swing across and see if I can hit any of them.
Sure, go for it. Roll.
What would I add to that?
Your CMB still.
Thank you.
Yep.
Sorry. That'd be a 19 total.
Yeah, you managed to smack one, and as it is metal hitting nothing but pure unadulterated bone, which is not joined together by joints or muscles or anything, this thing literally just ruptures and explodes.
Ooh,
that-
explosions.
And like, and bones just start flying everywhere.
Do they fly into other skeletons?
Yes, and they're bones, so they just bounce off all the other skeletons and do no damage.
Okay.
Ding, 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 ding. Ding.
Oh, it's my guy?
Yeah,
okay.
it's your turn. Look
Cool.
at that.
I'm going to shoot an explosive arrow at the ground.
Near a bunch of the skeletons?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
go
it
for it.
like
Roll.
explodes a couple. Yeah.
What's the damage on your explosive arrows? Could have written it down.
It's fire arrows 20.
You have 20 fire arrows. So we'll just say they do an additional 1d6 of fire damage
Okay.
in an AoE, which is pretty strong.
Okay.
On top of the... Okay, so yeah, all of them in the area take 4 damage and are called on fire. But it doesn't really do much because they're made of bone.
Hey, that's not what Skyrim taught me. If they're on fire, they stay on fire. Damn it.
Bone is not flammable.
Really?
You actually, that's not true.
it's a-
Depending
How
on
flammable is bone?
how hot it is, you can actually melt bone.
You can melt it, but it's not going to catch on fire.
Yeah, it can.
depends.
The sinew on the inside, and the
All right, we're going to go...
we're gonna ignore that. But okay,
We're
yeah.
going to go get a cadaver, just get all of its rotten flesh off, and try and light a bone on fire. Crystal and Grog are tied up currently with their little bit of a storybreaker. Anti-Paladin, which they are currently tangling with, that's the man in the black armor. The Jogger is currently fighting one of the other necromancers, whereas Wilson and Clyde are trying to beam down some of these skeletons. Some of them are still going to try and swipe at you guys.
He's
Yay.
rolling really high.
And you guys take another 10 damage.
Oh,
I'm at 15 health.
All right, but the skeletons' numbers are dwindling, and they went from 11 skeletons to only 5 remaining skeletons, and the 3 necromancers who are looking a little worse for wear.
Okay, whose turn is it now?
It would be your guys' turn.
Wouldn't it be Grog's turn?
No, I said they're currently tangling with the anti-paladin.
Oh, okay. So
yeah,
would it be Daniel first?
I'm going through, so I didn't have to roll and tell you what is happening with everyone.
Okay, so wouldn't it be Daniel? Daniel goes first.
Yes, so it is Daniel's turn.
I'm going to do a Cure Serious Wounds on myself.
On yourself? Okay, wonderful. So it'll be a standard action. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Wait, hang on. I was in a total defense action. Why didn't I dodge any of that?
'Cause you
Stuff?
I
didn't
don't
tell me you
know.
didn't.
Ask yourself.
You have to continue that total defense each.
Okay, fine. I'm gonna
Round.
continue my total defense action now.
Okay.
And then shoot another explosive arrow down at an AOD.
Continuing a total defense action only takes a standard action. So I think you are only allotted a move action.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go behind. I'm gonna go back where. I'm gonna go behind.
Okay, so you're gonna run behind Daniel.
You can attack
And
defensively, I think.
I'm gonna run behind Clyde. Actually.
Oh wait, I think no. Continuing a total defense action only takes a move action, so you still have a standard action. So if you wanted to, you could shoot someone.
Okay, yeah, shoot. I'm shooting.
Wonderful. So
yeah.
roll to hit, and then Daniel, roll for your serious wound curing.
Okay.
Yeah, no, you definitely hit. Roll
can
damage.
Am I allowed to do a swift action as well?
Yes, if you have something that takes.
If you have something that's a swift action.
Yes.
Or
If 16 hits,
Yes,
plus your
he's
BAB
good.
and all that.
a BAB.
No, he's good.
Your CMB.
Okay.
Shooting
You-
skeletons.
yeah, it's 20 total.
Okay.
Yeah. So Daniel, what swift action would you like to take?
I'm gonna do desperate weapon so I can pull out like a dagger.
Okay. Wonderful. You
And
now have oodles, canoodles, and toaster strudels of weapons, seeing as you already have a rocket spear.
I do.
You have your giant metal hand gloves, which you currently rocket punched people with.
You want me
and
to
now
roll that for
on
you?
top of, you also have your hammer, which
no,
is
I
dragging on the ground.
I left that.
Oh, it's
I-
just letting you know it's breaking someone's workbench right now because it's hyper dense. Because I just crit on it being heavier light. So someone's workbench just exploded.
That poor
Oh, you
man.
left the nice item. That's a good item you could have had.
That would have done a ton of damage if you could have lifted it. How much are you healing?
12.
You heal 12
You're
health.
serious? Oh my god.
I did 4.
I can't roll d8s very well for some reason.
I mean, you're basically. It looks like you're just placing
Gotta get
it.
some
You
more
gotta
wrist
get like.
action.
You
Where's
gotta
your
get shape.
Where's your wrist strength?
No, like. See this?
Daniel, we need to strengthen your wrists.
Play some bowling. Do some more bowling.
See?
Oh, I was thinking
That's
of other
better than
exercises
that's better
that you
than
might
two
have been
ones
doing
and a
earlier,
two.
yeah, but I rolled 2 2s and a 1
Okay,
before.
okay.
As I was doing
All
that.
right.
So, Moe,
I did 4.
Your 4 damage?
Yeah.
Another 4 damage?
4
okay.
in like an area.
All of those skeletons combust from the
Cool.
flames.
So now we just have to worry about the 9 necros, or
Well,
how
no,
many
there's
more of
3
them?
necromancers, and
Okay,
then
and
there
then
were a
the
couple of
anti-paladin.
and the
How
anti-paladin
many of
who
the
are remaining.
anti-paladins are there?
There's just one anti-paladin
Okay, so
remaining.
there's just 4 guys.
Are the skeletons all gone?
All the skeletons exploded with Mohit's last fire arrow, which just bursted into flames.
And I'm actually behind.
How are you behind Clyde?
Oh, wait.
You can't do a move,
Oh,
a
that's
total
right,
defense,
that's right,
and
that's right.
an
Okay, okay,
attack.
okay.
Yeah, you can't do all
okay,
those.
I'm still here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so with that being said, Grog and Crystal are still tangling with their anti-paladin. Clyde is going to shoot an arrow at one of the remaining necromancers, and Wilson is going to slash his glaive right at the back of the anti-paladin, who is currently distracted. The hulking mass of a man of the anti-paladin, who was the man with a deep, burly, gruff voice, falls to the ground, and a giant clang of armor, unconscious, still alive though, and whilst all of that kerfuffle is going on, the 3 necromancers are targeting both Daniel and SAO, who are still in the front lines and
Yay.
looking worse for wear. Roll a will save. Will save again, both of you.
19.
21. Again, the same rolls.
Yeah, same exact.
Daniel,
Mm-hmm.
you take 9 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Mohit, you take 16 damage.
Wait, how did that hit me?
What?
Because I just died.
Did you die?
I think so, yeah.
No,
Does
you're
it?
unconscious.
Okay, I'm
So-
unconscious, sure.
2 giant green orbs whiz past you, and as you do, you see a flash before your eyes as the green seems to almost rip your souls from their bodies.
So hang on. So my
your
misdirection
energy is
tactics
drained.
didn't do anything there?
You didn't do
You
that.
didn't do misdirection. You took
Yes, he did. He did a total defense
Oh,
action.
total
and when he
defense
does
is
a total
misdirection.
defense action, he can use misdirection tactics.
But how
But if
did
you
I-
read misdirection tactics, it doesn't work against ranged attacks. It's melee only. So you could have dodged all of the skeletons attempting to hit you, but these are ranged glowing energy drain orbs.
You could
then?
you should
Okay,
you should have
okay.
healed yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, healed spell.
So Sal's body falls unconscious to the ground.
I can't say I'm surprised, honestly.
I actually don't have a heal spell.
Why?
Yeah, I don't.
I'm gonna knock him out when he gets unconscious.
We'll have to wrap up what we're doing here really quickly. And maybe we could take him to the doctor too.
I'm sure they'll be glad to help, Grog.
Oh, I'm glad there's some nice people. Shut up, you insolent buffoon. We're not going to be assisting you. And once we're finished with you lot, we're going to go back and kill your other friends.
Or you could just all die. That'd be fantastic. That'd be really nice, actually.
Speaking of which, Daniel, it is your turn.
Okay.
That was the most threat I've seen Daniel make. Like, have you seen Daniel's eyes ever get so big?
He's
usually
got his
threatening
ire
me.
built up.
That was
usually
angry Daniel.
right, but he's usually threatening me. This is the first time he's like threatened like enemies.
Yeah, but
Wow,
everybody
character
threatens
growth.
you.
Character growth.
Look at that.
Player and character growth.
All right. So, Daniel-san, it is your turn.
Is throwing something a swift action?
No.
Dang it.
It would be a ranged it would be
Did
a
you
ranged
heal me?
I would probably die in the process, and you have nothing
How
to
much
heal
HP
me.
do you have left?
31, I think.
You're good.
No, I'm not. If he rolls well, I'm probably going to die.
I would still heal Mohit. If you can get him out from... Because, okay, so should we explain how dying works?
Yeah.
Or unconscious.
Well, he is unconscious.
But
So I need to know very specifically what is your negative HP.
1.
-1. Okay.
Yeah.
As soon as that -1 goes below your Constitution score, you are dead.
You mean the 2 or
No,
the
the
14?
score, not the ability
The
modifier.
14.
The 14.
So
if you
negative
ever,
14.
If you reached negative 14 HP, your character is dead.
Okay. Yeah.
So I'll heal
Yeah.
Sal.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
Okay. I'm not going to... hopefully I don't roll like... So I'm going to do Cure Serious Wounds again.
Okay, so you rush up to SAO and you slap him with love and light and healing magic. Go for it.
Please don't roll like trash.
that's not
pretty good.
trash.
That's pretty
a
good.
6.
Yeah.
That's a 2. That's okay.
So
It's
that's
okay.
Trash.
It's a
That's-
5.
that's pretty
You're
good.
doing good.
So
That's pretty
13
good.
plus 8, 21 total.
Oh,
So
thank
you
God
heal-
I'm at 20
So you're
HP.
now at positive 20 HP.
Okay.
You just got...
Don't you add your character level to
yes,
that
he
too?
did. That was
Yes,
the
I
other
did.
D8.
Okay.
He gave you a nice firm pat on the back, and it
Face.
reinvigorated you.
It was the
He
face.
slapped you right across the face, and boy, do you feel nice and awake again.
Please tell me no one kiss me.
Do you think I would?
Avengers Code. Okay. All right.
So, with all of that being said, you see that the anti-paladin is on the ground. All of your friends are starting to group up, walk past all of those members, and they're grouping around the 3 remaining necromancers with their backs facing the corridor which you came from, facing the direction you guys were walking, and all of your party members surrounding them in a semicircle kind of way. Then one of them raises their hand, and from it an ominous green aura comes up, and the anti-paladin, which had fallen not moments before, raises back up and looks larger and angrier and has green streaks coming from his eyes.
Should we like form a Megazord to fight him, or is that what's happening here? Is this the part in Power Rangers?
You
where the
can't
monster
Voltron
gets-
against this guy.
Oh, we
So
wish.
this man who was looking like he was 6 feet tall before now looks like he's the size of Grog.
That's not that much tall. That's like 9. That's like 3 feet taller.
That's not that much taller.
Yeah, I mean he
That's
went from,
only 50% of his height before.
he went from normal size human to Avatar. That's what he went from. Okay, it's not that big of a switch.
Yeah, but the man, he wide.
Because we all know why this man has a ton of armor. He's overcompensating. Okay, so even if it got bigger, if we're talking size wise, it probably went from like 1 inch to 2 inches.
Anyway, how about...
Irrelevant to the plot.
Thank you.
So,
I don't mean to alarm you guys, but dead people aren't staying dead anymore.
I don't think he was dead. I think he was just unconscious.
He doesn't seem to be that anymore either.
Yes, you are correct.
and so that was the one necromancer's turn, and the other 2 raise 9 more skeletons.
God, do you have anything else other than race skeletons? Like, come on, people. Add a little flair to it.
Daniel's getting mad. Okay.
Dang, Daniel. Damn, Daniel.
Damn, Daniel, back at it again with plain white tee. You are wearing one.
I did not do that on purpose.
Oh, good memes die hard.
That was
good
never
meme.
a good meme.
Oh no, it was a fantastic meme. Compared to memes nowadays, like, oh my god.
Daniel, I feel like it wasn't a good meme for you because your name is Daniel.
Yes.
And you were the butt end of that joke. Okay, so
Junior year. I think we all said that around
So
him.
it is your guys' turn because they spent all of their turn raising the undead armies.
So I'm going to drop Sal my dagger that I made.
Okay.
and I'm going to draw the watch shield
Okay. Yep.
thing.
You can do both of those things, and you still have a standard action.
Oh, sweet.
Because dropping something would be a swift action, activating your shield would be a move action, and you could still hit something if you wanted.
So can I try rocket punching? them?
Absolutely. What do you want to
Wonderful.
punch in the
Shield
face?
bash, rocket punch,
Rocket spear. Heavy hammer's not here.
Falcon punch.
No, you're not pronouncing it correctly.
I'm sorry.
I can't do it either.
Finn, can't you do it?
Falcon punch. No, that's not a good
Falcon punch.
Now we're all just embarrassing ourselves.
Yeah.
Punch.
I'm not going to do it because I have some.
No, Daniel, you have to do it, Daniel.
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 Daniel, son.
What was your to hit?
It's a 7.
Total?
No, not total. Plus CMV, so 15.
Okay, there we go. Okay. What were you punching at, by the way?
Just any of the necromancers.
So the
in fr-
closest.
the
Necromancers?
closest people in
Closest
front of me.
necromancer, specifically? Or the skeleton?
Yes.
Okay. You max.
Yay.
I'm going to roll for how lucky you are. Hey! You instead decapitated 2 skeletons.
That's fine.
Okay.
Oh, I got it. I know.
So, Crystal and Grog and Wilson all turn around,
Oh no, this again.
and they're trying to take care of the even bigger anti-paladin now.
How many things are there left?
Mhm.
What else is remaining?
7 skeletons,
Uh-huh.
3 necromancers, and the big boy anti-paladin
Okay.
who looks pissed.
Okay. It's my go.
You can go.
I'm casting Gaius.
Gios?
Yes. Yeah.
Lesser or greater?
Gaius, lesser
Okay.
on the big anti-paladin.
He gets a will save.
The 4th level spell.
Okay. What's your will that I have to beat?
21.
Okay. He passes.
I
Okay.
want to take out those necromancer people.
So,
So do I still have to cast it?
oh yeah, you still have to cast it. Expends your
I'm
turn.
still in a total defense action.
Yes, and that is the only thing you got to do with.
Oh. What was that?
no.
Was it Mohit?
Well, no.
Mohit, what were you going to tell him to do? Out of curiosity.
Fight for us.
Okay, all of you.
Kill all the necromancers.
You all see Mohit like wave his fingers and try and cast some magic, and a yellowish white light goes out and beams towards this anti-paladin. It hits his armor and it turns green and bounces back at him, and Mohit's eyes get a wisp of green in them.
Son
Now,
of a
Mohit,
bean.
for the duration of Gios, you will now be fighting against your friends because you negative crit, and that man bypassed
I'm
your
out.
DC
Rolls,
by
rolls.
a freaking crap ton.
Rolls, what game are you playing? Breath of the Wild? Okay, I'm going to hang around you. Okay,
Now
bye.
come back over here. You
have
can't leave.
to fight against your own teammates. Have fun.
Oh my god, Gilderoy
Mohit,
Lockhart much? Like,
What?
Gilderoy Lockhart much?
What are you even referring
He
to?
doesn't know what you're talking
Harry
about.
Potter, Chamber of Secrets, Gilderoy Lockhart, when at the end he's like, oblivious, and it bounces back because he's using Ron's wand.
Yeah.
And it goes back, and then he can't remember anything.
I think it was
was a good
Obliviate.
Good movie.
Oblivious.
That's what Mohit is.
You played yourself.
You done played yourself.
Okay.
So, thanks, Sal. You just buffed the enemy.
How long does Gios last?
Hours.
Until the action is completed.
Or days. It can last hours, days, weeks, months, depending on caster level.
Won't it be canceled if he gets knocked out?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, maybe. I'd have to look into it. This is why you're supposed to have your spells pulled up. Wait, you already went.
Yes.
Okay, so
I
is-
decapitated 2 skeletons.
So it is back to top of the round. Crystal, Grog, and Wilson are all still fighting anti-paladin to moderately good avail. Please do look up Gios to see how long you done played yourself for.
It only targets
No,
one
no, no,
living. It targets one living creature with 7 hit dice or less. What level are you?
8.
So you have 8 hit dice.
Yes.
But he wasn't the target. It was reflected. I'm telling you, it's going to bypass. It
Okay.
works.
It only lasts 1 day per level or until discharged.
8 days.
1 day per level. 8 days.
It takes 1 round to cast it, though. So
That was his full round, and
Mhm.
he just done played himself for over a week.
So we need to keep him knocked out for a week.
So.
Oh, good.
Are there any other stipulations upon
if the
canceling?
instructions involve some open-ended task that the recipient cannot complete through his own actions, the spell remains in effect for a maximum of 1 day per caster level.
Okay.
A clever recipient can subvert some instructions.
I don't think fight your what was your
Fight
Fight
our-
for our team.
You can technically end your own Gios then. He could.
Wait, hang on.
He could break
if
it.
just
You'd have to will.
reflects-
You'd have to will save. You get a will save.
Yeah, wait, hang on.
Roll a
if
will
it's
save.
fight for our team, which is us, how would that turn into
because
their
it's bouncing
team?
off of him.
Yeah.
An enemy.
So
No,
hit-
I mean it's
y-
fight for, as in like
our-
Clyde.
no fight for our
Okay.
whoever it is coming from. He redirected it.
Dispel magic does not affect lesser Gias.
All right, guys, I'm not
Oh,
showing up
no.
to next week's episode, I guess.
No, will save. Will save negates.
Roll a will
you roll a
save.
will save against
Over
it.
21.
What's your will total? That's a 13 plus your will.
21.
It breaks it.
I'm gonna roll.
Yes, it does.
Okay,
Stop.
you're good.
Yeah, it's a will
Oh,
of 21 or more. If he meets it, he breaks it.
He just fell on. For everyone who's listening, he
He's
just fell.
joyous.
And the gaseous green wisps that seem to have been polluting Sal's mindscape vanish and go back into the ether.
Oh, thank God.
Congratulations. You aren't going to murder all your friends.
For those listening at home, he was on the chair,
Launched himself from it.
yeeted himself from it.
It was a yeet.
It was a yeet.
It was eat.
I'm glad we're all in agreement about that. And he just plopped himself on the ground and not shouted, but
Bellowed.
bellowed in joy.
Yeah,
I was making snow angels in the carpet.
I just vacuumed.
he did. She did.
She's gonna beat you with a vacuum.
You're going to
now.
vacuum
You're
again.
going to have to vacuum the floor all over again.
Hey, I'm as clean as it gets right now, okay?
Walk of shame.
I took a shower.
With all of this being said, you're still in combat, and it is your turn to attempt to dodge a bunch of skeletons who are going to viciously maul you. Okay, you guys got really lucky because none of them hit you. All of their fingers were unable to scrape across and break through your armor. It feels like they were just gently tickling you with their bones.
You guys got boned.
You done got boned, guys. How you feel about this?
It's okay.
Mildly tickled.
Clyde was fingered by skeletons before. They used to flick at their fingers at him, so he got
Oh.
fingered.
Yeah, I
Okay.
know. Clyde was fingered by skeletons before. It's very true. He was violated in ways he does not wish to remember.
Mm.
Finger flicking good.
Oh no.
For those
Oh,
of
so is
you to describe, I'm currently just staring out into the distance.
Okay.
See, that's the sound I would make
Do tell GM.
had I been
I'm
boned by a
concerned.
skeleton. Yeah, no, I'm kidding.
Okay. I'm going to roll a die that none of you are going to like.
Great.
Oh, D12. Please be a D12. No one's ever rolled a D10 or a D12.
No,
Fine,
I've
I'll
rolled
roll a d12. Daniel, Mohit, I'll be nice. You pick evens or odds.
Odds.
Odds?
Because I'm
Daniel,
a odd
you're
one.
evens.
Oh, no.
Sal, roll a will save.
Oh no.
You don't just get
Well, that could be really bad.
He
though.
just placed his die on a 20.
He just didn't roll. He just placed it on a 20.
That's not
not bad. What's your will?
23.
Pretty high.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to think of what level spell this is, though. It's a pretty high level spell. So,
Stop.
you're
Why?
looking down on this fight. And by that I mean quite literally you are looking down and you see yourself as your soul is being extruded out of your body and
What kind of
placed
Harry Potter?
in a canopic jar because there is a
What
spell
level spell is that?
that's like a level magic jar where you literally rip the soul out of a living creature and place it in a jar so the person no longer has control of their body.
Until
That's a
when?
level 5 spell.
Yeah,
What's
that's what
the
I
DC?
What
thought.
kind of
for that?
necromancer levels do you have?
Shouldn't the DC for that be 22?
Are they like what, level 12 necromancers?
10, 11.
See, when you said extrude, I was thinking to myself, "Oh, 3D printers."
I'm not. They're 3D printing
Why did
Mohit's
I-
soul into
Why
a jar
did I
right
know
now.
that's exactly what Daniel was gonna say?
Okay.
I don't know why, but
So,
as soon as he started that sentence, I was like, he's
your
gonna say something about
body
3D
falls
printing.
limp and unconscious on the ground once again, but you technically don't take any hit point damage. It's just your soul is no longer in its body.
But I technically can't take any hit point damage now, right?
No,
no,
you
your
can.
body could still be broken, and if you don't have a
I
body
would
to
likely still
return
break
to,
Interesting.
what?
Okay.
They could force your body into your soul into someone else's body and do a
What the
hostile
heck,
like spirit
fam?
takeover.
What was the DC for this?
What? You rolled a 23? It was 25.
What the
Rude.
heck?
I was at a 25.
There's something called spell focus
Oh.
and spell perfection,
Oh.
which are magic caster feats, which increase the DC of their spells in certain categories.
He's
I want
pulling
to
this
see
out of
these.
his
I
butt.
want to
He's
see
pulling
these
this out of his
characters.
butt.
He is.
Yeah.
He's completely pulling out of his
I'm
butt.
He's just trying to.
I
he's-
wrote out a bunch of really dope necromancers and anti-paladins to kick your guys' butt. I'm just saying.
Thanks.
Why are you
Ms.
wasting the
Naya.
By
ball
the
on
way,
Hatusa?
I'm just letting you know, if you break the jar, your soul returns back to its body.
Okay, break the jar. Someone, I can still talk.
Where
right?
is the jar, though?
It's in the arms of someone and they're putting it in their cloak.
Did you
Can't.
like?
Perception check.
Perception check to see which one it is.
Oh,
23.
It is the left furthest most one in the group of 3.
Oh, you're rocket
Okay, well, I'm
spirit.
gonna go kill him.
Okay.
You're gonna die.
All right, so
Zana, you're rubbing off on me.
Sal's limp body falls lifeless onto the ground.
Oh, so he's slightly more useful now.
Everyone just hates me here. I feel so unloved.
We
All
love you
right.
in an awful, awful way. Can we hear this?
Daniel-san, it is your turn.
I guess I'm gonna go for the leftmost necromancer
Yep.
dude.
Now, fun fact, so you have a couple of options here. You can choose to damage them normally, or since if you wanted to specifically, you can attempt a sunder check on the jar, which is basically you are attempting specifically not to damage the person, but to break an object on the person.
That would probably put me at negatives for hitting it.
It
right?
would, and it would also proc an attack of opportunity against them, but because it is a jar, it is actually relatively easy to break. That is up to you. You could get the combat over with and then break the jar, or break the jar and then continue the combat. I'm just letting you know what steps you need to take in order to do so.
Or I could heal myself.
Or you could heal yourself.
I'm at pretty low HP. I'm going to do Cure Mod Wounds.
Okay, roll for it, please. Roll your healing.
23 total.
23 total? Okay, so you healed 23 damage. You took 21 damage from skeletons that are mawing you. I'm just warning you.
Still net positive. I'm
Still
good with...
net positive. Daniel, please roll a perception check real quick. Because you hear a thud, and that is all you hear. All he hears is a giant thud. It's something heavy and large smacks the ground.
What was that? I'm asking.
And Wilson chimes in, we need to run.
Okay, fantastic. Can we also need to get the leftmost necromancer dude. He kind of has SAO in a jar.
Okay, if we could win this combat, we could worry about that. We need to run.
Fair.
Okay, so Wilson, Clyde, and Crystal are all currently taking a disengage action to run the heck away. Would you also are you also doing such?
Sure, why not?
Okay, so you are also taking a tactical retreat, as they call it in the business. So you are all fleeing for your very lives, and eventually you do come right down. You were going straight down the hallway for the exit, and you reach a door, and it opens up into the large desert area. And you, Crystal, Clyde, and Wilson all make it out.
Oh, we'll have to do that again.
And you all are in the desert.
Am I still in a jar?
Yes. Yes, you are. In the jar.
Is this going to be a fun excuse for me not to come next week because I have to go to the airport and pick up?
Oh my gosh, I didn't even plan that. That works perfectly. Well, we're actually going to cut back to both Snow and Zana. So we will see what's going on with them after these intrepid adventures of Mohit's soul being ripped out of his body.
I hate you. Okay, you know
You
what?
did this
to
You know what?
yourself.
I
No.
have been so forgiving this
I've
whole
been
time.
paralyzed for like this entire episode
Hey.
and half of the entire last
Hey,
episode.
but you could
so can
talk.
it.
You could talk, okay? And you were like, "Hey, let's do it." You were like, "I'm good. That's my fetish." And then Quentin's like,
This is fine.
"This guy has a spell where he drops his soul in a jar. My name's Quentin."
There are certain things that should be banned from this table, and Quentin building NPCs is one of them.
Never let me build a character. Because it'll end like this. And we'll see how everyone else is doing. All my players hate me. I hope you guys, though, really enjoyed tuning into this week's episode. I had a lot of fun. Everyone else hates me, though. But I hope you enjoyed. I really appreciate you all tuning in. Thank you for all listening to this episode. And a special shout out and thank you for our ambiance to Michael Gelfi and Eric Matthias. They do some amazing work, and we just wanted to give them a shout out because we like using some of their pieces. Thank you also to our very own RL. So thank you for tuning in this week, and we'll catch up with Snow and RL, aka Zana Xerxes Zion, next week in episode 29. Should be fun. Hope to see you all there, or won't see you, but you'll hear us. So until next time, bye guys.